In a movie called Here Come the Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rosemary Clooney right here.
Thank you, Bob. I loved your Two Sleepy People. But I didn't realize that in those days your voice was so high.
I know. Many a time I had to fight my way out of the hairdresser's chair.
Yes. Well, with that voice and your walk, you could have been the first Tootsie.
I was. Didn't you see me as Aunt Lucy in The Road to Utopia?
Of course. You were adorable.
I must have been. Why else would Field and Stream have hired me as a centerfold?
Movie audiences have always loved you, Bob, which proves they appreciate the uncomplicated and the simple.
Thank you, Rosie.
That's all right.
It's that kind of compliment that keeps my psychiatrist in Cadillacs.
I can't get over how movies have changed, though. You know what I mean? Love conquered all. Good triumphed over evil. There was always a happy ending and a golden vision of the future. What happened to all of that?
It's now part of the Republican platform. But Rosie, your career is going great guns, isn't it?
Yeah. Bob, I think I'm having more fun in this business today than I ever had. Those fans can make you feel so young, sometimes I even forget that I'm Debbie Boone's mother-in-law.
That's easy to do. I have to try and forget I'm Pat Boone's godfather.
But you haven't been slowing down a bit. I happen to know you spend more time in the air than a senior Pan Am pilot.
Maybe, but it's getting so I do 6, 7 one-nighters in a row, and I'm pooped.
Bob, with your schedule, Jack LaLanne would fall on his face.
It's not my schedule. It's the aerobics. 3 times a day. That's exhausting.
You do aerobics 3 times a day?
No, I watch it. Have you seen those girls on cable? They have more parts going than the space shuttle.
Bob, you're supposed to do the exercises with them.
I know, I tried it. I had to call the auto club to reassemble me. Rosie, as long as working gives me a chance to get together again with all you lovely leading ladies, I'll be around and panting.
Spoken like a gentleman, Bob. You got class.
Rosie, that sounds like a song cue.
It is, from Here Come the Girls. You got class and lots of polish. You got class, your baby dollish. You're a comer, and like I told the plumber, baby, you got class.
Yeah, I got class. Now can't you tell it? I got class, and I can sell it.
You can put your money on the butcher. He says you got class.
I will be the toast of New York and Paris.
Whatever chance you make the most of, I hope you'll have time, place, room for me. Come on, smile and show the pearlies.
I got style for all the girlies. I'm a swell boy.
And like I told the bellboy, baby, you got class.
It's you. No, practicing again. No, wait, don't leave me. Practicing? How delightful. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wait a minute. Take it easy, Cuddles. Cuddles, huh? Look, I was just... Come here, you coward. Look, you can get in trouble if you... Why, you dirty rat. Oh, nothing personal.
And now here's a delightful lady who proves that charm, sophistication, and talent are an unbeatable combination for an actress. Her stellar performances on the screen and the theater and on television have never failed to delight her legion of fans. A few years ago, we did a picture together called I'll Take Sweden, and we're lucky to have my lovely co-star tonight because in a few days, she'll be opening a new show on Broadway. Please welcome the gorgeous and talented Miss Dina Merrill right here. Dina, welcome. I'm delighted you could join us.
Oh, Bob, I'm so happy to be here.
Hey, you must be excited. Tell me a little about your new show.
Well, we're doing a revival of On Your Toes, the marvelous Rodgers and Hart musical, which combined classical ballet and jazz for the very first time. It was done originally on Broadway in 1936.
Oh, I remember it starred one of my brightest dance pupils, Ray Bolger.
It contains the greatest jazz ballet ever written for the stage, Slaughter on 10th Avenue.
Oh, exciting stuff. Gangsters shooting off their Tommy guns. I tried dancing it once.
And how'd it work out?
Not good. Halfway through, they started to use real bullets. But I really envy you, headed for Broadway. You know, I did Roberta a few years ago, and I'm dying to get back.
Well, why don't you?
Well, do you think people will remember me?
Of course.
Do you? Then I'd better wait a little longer. But, Dina, I'm not surprised by all your success. You decided on a show business career very early, didn't you?
That's true, Bob. When I was only 6, I told my parents I wanted to be an actress. Of course, they wouldn't let me perform at that age.
Well, that was your mistake. You should have performed for them first and then asked, like I did with my parents.
And what was their answer?
I never found out. They moved and left no forwarding address. But you know, Dina, I started out as a hoofer. I was known as Golden Arches even before McDonald's came along. Now, if you watch the screen right now, you can catch me in my halcyon days hoofing it up with the likes of James Cagney and Jimmy Durante.
Bob, I saw them during rehearsal. I couldn't believe anyone could move like that.
Well, it wasn't easy. Just shooting those scenes, I went through 3 truckloads of Ben Gay.
Do you know any of my soft shoe routines?
I know every routine you ever did. I did them first.
Then I did them right. Little Mary.
West side, all around the town. The kids play Ring the Rosie. London Bridge is falling down. Boys and girls together. Me and Mamie O'Rourke.
Let's turn the lights down, huh?
Tripped the night fantastic on the sidewalks of New York. East side.
Wolverine. Hushed!
On the sidewalks of New
Sorrowful Jones was one of my favorite pictures for 2 reasons. It was written by one of my favorite writers, Damon Runyon, and it was my first semi-serious role. I was the hard-bitten Broadway bookie in this Runyon classic, originally called Little Miss Marker. The scene coming up was one of the few times I was unfunny and meant to be. Here I am babysitting with a little girl I got stuck with, Mary Jane Saunders.
Buy your own book, Tightwad.
Oh, not talking like that ain't nice.
I've been meaning to speak to you about that. That's okay for you and me, but no telling who else might be listening.
Do you mean God?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever see him?
Well, he doesn't hang around horse rooms very much. But if you ever want anything and you can't promote it for yourself, you just ask God. Often as not, he comes through.
Do you write him letters like you do Santa Claus?
That's where praying comes in. You save 3 cents.
Then show me how to pray, please.
Go to sleep.
But I want to ask for something.
I never knew a dame who didn't. Okay. Get out of bed. Oh, don't tell anybody about this. See, I don't want it to get around. Now kneel down. Put your hands together like this. Shut your eyes.
But why?
How do I know? I don't make the rules.
Who does?
I like the racing commission makes the rules at the track. I guess there must be a praying commission someplace.
Oh. What does the commission say I should do now?
Just say like this. Now I lay me down to sleep.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
If I should die before I wake,
If I should die before I wake,
I pray the Lord my soul to take.
I pray the Lord my soul to take.
And God bless Sorrowful, Gladys, Regret, and everybody.
And God bless Sorrowful and Gladys and Regret and everybody. And Dreamy Joe, too.
Oh, yeah, him most of all. He's closest to going.
And Dreamy Joe most of all. He's closest to going. Is that all?
Yeah, that's the works.
But when do I ask for what I want?
Oh, well, you better slip it in right now while your prayer's still hot.
Please, dear God, buy Mr. Sorrowful a new suit.
With 2 pair of pants, please.